Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Defo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the creme clam sauce with the awesome bay, with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Oh boy, are we in for a special treat today. And one of the mottos of show business, never let them see you sweat. Always let them see you drink. I'm here at Heritage. We're here. Defo's back. He found himself a walker or a boot. Well, he's had his Achilles. He's been on the disabled list.
Tendon.
Village to let you out today.
Well, I mean, the wheelchair rentals are not exactly, cheap, and Medicare immediate denials. Yeah, so
as I said on yesterday's show, it's like in ancient Greece, Diogenes was looking for an honest man, and Defo here was looking for an honest medical equipment supplier who could get him the proper brace or whatever it is.
I have a dozen contraptions they've given me so far, and I refuse to wear any of them because I figure. Like you always did when you were young, you don't realize that you're like 70-something years old. Yeah, then I'll be okay. Don't worry about it. I'll play in the night. But, we'll see what happens with this
Defo.
thing.
And
this guy,
he's just literally shit in the bed.
Look at him. He's in fighting trim.
He's
angular. He's
how do you have an Italian restaurant?
I'm Gumby.
Yeah.
What is
Gumby, damn it.
Gumby. Oh, shit.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we're trying to,
Again,
let's eat salad on Facebook group. We try to keep it not totally PG-13.
Wait a minute.
Because on our show, we let him go free.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Morning. I'm ready to go.
There's more liberty.
So let me just get out of my
Rio
system.
Cerbone, everybody. He is the man, the myth. Banned by Yelp and banned in Boston soon, possibly, depending what happens with the Panthers Bruins tonight. We're saying tonight. We're pre-taping it. How about those Rangers?
It's actually Friday. The game's Friday. It is Friday.
Game's Friday.
Were you there last night? Were you there Tuesday?
No, I was gonna go last minute, but then I ended up not being able to go. But listen, if you guys really want to talk about it, it was a nightmare. Both teams played like shit.
All right. We know this is a food
did
show.
we mention tickets for Game 7 yet?
No.
Away before Mayo.
We're going to get to the snoring soon, gentlemen. Right. We're here for great food. Again, if you don't know Heritage,
wow, it
is in the hip, trendy Flagler Village neighborhood of Fort Lauderdale. I don't even know the address. I just know it's that really
903
slow slung building.
903
Northeast Avenue.
Yeah. Fifth Avenue.
Easy really is.
Yeah, it's right next to that whole bulldozed Sears town.
That's where all the crackheads and prostitutes used to hang out here. So anybody watching the show, if you were over here hanging out back then,
you're a forerunner. I mean, and you have the sense to get into a place on the ground level. Hopefully, when the rents were still cheap. This is, again, one of my favorite restaurants in Fort Lauderdale. When people say, Mike, what's the place to go? And Heritage is always top of the list. I was in here last week, along with the lovely Val. We sat at the bar. We had a tremendous meal. We're going to have the same pizza that I had last week, that sopressata pizza with the hot honey on top. Oh, my. Your pizza, okay. You know me, I could be kind of a ball buster of a critic.
I love it.
When you first started as a pizza guy, I said, it was like in between. You didn't know what you're doing. Neapolitan, the New York style. You have nailed it now. This crew here, they've got the perfect balance. It comes out like perfectly crispy. The toppings, the components, high quality ingredients. Couldn't be better. And, I'm on this like health kick. I'm trying to just eat one slice.
Doesn't he look good? He looks
impossible.
Great,
he's looking at me like,
he's like, what?
First off, Mike, you still look like shit.
That's good. I feel like.
Second, why? Well, let's be consistent. Second, why?
You still look like shit.
What's happening?
That's the name of the show. That's a
big gulp of whistle pig.
Son of a bitch. I have been cutting down on my
Mayo
drinking.
takes a lot of shots on this show.
Lubie,
There's no doubt.
we're doing a doubleheader. All right, this is pre-tape.
Mayo's
this is
been
actually
good.
Wednesday. All right,
better,
but sometimes, and with apologies, you have some Italian tourists in here, and they're looking at us like we have five.
Okay, guys.
I hope you're sorry on behalf of the entire United States of America.
Oh, yeah, nice.
We are loud. We are obnoxious. But sometimes when we do our shows, we get the.
They must have thought they were in Venice. What are you talking about?
How's business, Reno? Before we get into the hot people shit.
All right.
And I'm cursing now too. That's it.
Love it.
Sorry. Gretchen. Sorry, shoot.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But you know what? It makes for good TV.
You had a good season, right?
Had a great season. Listen, we're very blessed over here. We don't really have that season off season in this location where we became the neighborhood spot.
Yeah.
So
loyal locals. That's the name of the game in the
That's
summertime.
it.
And you have the right size too, because it's always packed in here.
Listen, minus the people that like to break balls on that little stupid thing of yours, the Let's Eat South Florida and all that other bullshit.
Yeah, now that you've been banned by Yelp, you should come on over here and like take some shots at our people.
No, well, trust me, I am. But seriously though, I have the best clients. I have the greatest guests. I really do. So I'm very, very fortunate. I mean, every night we're filled with people that we see anywhere between because we're open 5 days a week, once to twice a week.
Wednesday through Sunday, lunch and dinner, folks. Yeah.
And they've all become, listen, when they come in and they start hugging my wait staff, they come around often.
Yeah.
And I love that. As soon as we see so-and-so walking through the door, they have their cocktail waiting for them already. We really have an amazing, we're very, very fortunate. So
great vibe, great food, great bar, cocktail scene. Yeah. What more can you want? It's all three components.
Good company.
Good company.
And that's the thing. So the people that get me, that like the fact that I'm a little outrageous and crazy, they have a little bit of that in them too, or they kind of wish they
appreciate it. And the fact that you're trying to set a tone, that sometimes you curate your guests, not just your menu items. And that if somebody's going to be a jerk, you're going to give them the heave-ho. You're going to be like
they're leaving,
like the refs at the end of Game 3 when it was like slap shot out there when they were brawling. Everybody's dropping the gloves, and then you come in there and say, 10 minutes for you, game misconduct for you.
10 minutes.
You never come back. I don't want to see your face.
It's pretty uniform. Get the F out of here. Chase them outside maybe a little bit. Scream in the streets.
And
it's a movie.
It's good. Now, I apologize because you're the man that deserves the finest in quality ingredients. But we've equipment malfunction today. Somehow our usual camera has gone on the fritz. We are ordering new equipment, but
the only guy that looks good is Reno.
The show must go on. The show must go on.
I wore black. I think it's slimming. I think I look better, but obviously I still look like crap. That's all.
He said short.
Yeah. But I said this before, and this is my new motto. I said I've never been more dismayed by the things that are going on with my body, yet I've never felt more comfortable in my own skin. Yeah. So how's that for a conundrum, right?
Because
too intellectual for me, Reno. I mean, why didn't you just say he's a dumb bleep?
That was pretty deep.
I am capable of depth.
That was pretty deep.
Yeah.
I really
and also girth at some point.
That was good.
My waist size.
But why? First off, your girlfriend is the nicest human in the planet.
Val, we love.
And she loves you.
Yes.
For you. And that's important.
And
whoever doesn't like you for you, kiss his ass. Sorry, Gretchen. Who's Gretchen?
No, Gretchen is my former boss and co-founder of Let's Eat. She's a wonderful person. I don't know if she's gotten in here yet. She's a big fan. You know her favorite restaurant that she goes with her husband, Steve, all the time?
Which one?
Where we were on Tuesday, our man Twan at Miso Japanese.
Oh, nice. You did a show with
love it. Your name was mentioned.
I love that. Listen,
he might have said that you're on the wrong side of the tracks or something like that. No, you guys, of course, you did that great collaborative dinner for the Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival, benefiting the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. That was it last October? That was a great event.
Already, yeah.
Yeah, and you guys are good buds, and it was great getting over there and featuring him. He's doing lunch service now, so both of you are in the lunch game in this part of town. Meanwhile, we've got stuff hitting the table here.
Is that the world-famous bolognese?
It is.
World-famous.
Put that in front of you there.
Wow. I know you like
it's going to be impossible to pass
the cream. Is this the Wagyu?
That's the
Wagyu with the cacio e pepe. All your plates look so pretty. I don't know whether to frame them or eat them. What am I doing here?
Eat them. Eat them.
Eat them with my hands or with like silver.
Whatever you want.
Nah, I'm gonna be.
This is your world.
I am gonna be elegant.
Don't be elegant. That shit went out the window a long time ago. Come on, this is a very unique group that we have. Okay, so any rules that may apply, any rules that apply. I don't know if I messed up, if I kinked the cord with you guys, but I think we really bring out the best and worst of each other, and I like it. I like it.
It's like that. What do they call it? It's
exactly
like the whales to the barnacles, the peanut butter to the jelly, the bolognese sauce with the Malfmandini. How about that? He's already digging in.
That's phenomenal. Yeah, no, it's great. I've been craving that for since I was here the last time. Just absolutely amazing.
Here's the thing, Val, we love Val.
Yep.
But we don't love her allergies, carrots, and of course
Is
one
she?
of the main components. And this is why it was one of these weird post-pregnancy developments that she is allergic to carrots and oranges.
That happened to me also.
Did you?
Post-pregnancy, yeah.
Maybe we'll see what happens. But again, it's every time I try to be the sensitive, guy, and I don't want to just like order some delicious, bolognese and just go, it's so good. I wish you could have some. Sometimes I do that, like at Oxtail that we had a J&C oyster last week. Sorry. But here, because you have enough of the non-carrot offerings, like we had the, what's that new dish and the
rigatoni, pancetta, piselli. So sage, rigatoni, smoked pancetta, peas, shallots, a little bit of mascarpone cream.
It was a beautiful
olive
dish.
Oil. Oh, yeah.
And it was carrot free, so we were able to have it. But anyway, this bolognese, a lot of people who have it says it's the best they've ever had. It's good.
The reason why, listen, so most people make their bolognese with red wine, which is very, very classic. I just always wanted to just twist little things just a little bit. For me, I use sherry wine. I make a nice, beautiful caramelized vegetable puree that mixes in with the meat that we sear and stuff like that. It takes a long time. That takes about 4.5 to 5 hours.
A long simmering labor of love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to try that, Mike Mayo. I know you're interested.
But first, this I think making its Lunchbox debut, and I think this is the third time we're here
right now, right? We got to show.
No.
I don't
My
need you
dentist,
dying
both
right
my
now.
doctors and dentists have ordered me off the Big Bite. I've had some dental work. I take now the Davy Crunchy
Should
Bite.
let me know that. I would have pureed half of that sandwich.
I'm ready for
he's having the applesauce.
Yeah. I'm ready for John Knox
Defo's
Village.
like, yeah. He's
I'm
like,
right behind
I just
Defo.
had my pureed chicken this morning.
No,
right
but
before I got
this not very PC name, but why don't you describe what is the name of it? And
the guinea bastard. And that's the way you're supposed to say it. So the reason why, just because it's just a nice Italian panino, man. It's just mortadella, sopressata.
What do you think, Michael?
Capigolo, prosciutto di Parma. You got fontina cheese, provolone cheese, fresh mozzarella, lemon vinaigrette dressing. It's just awesome. And
not only
the
does
Italian sandwich. Yeah. The Italian hero. No, it's a guinea bastard.
Which in New York and Brooklyn, used to be a little bit of an epithet.
Yeah, but you know what?
Half my neighborhood called each other names.
Yeah,
and
guinea bastard. Yeah, exactly.
So,
it was a compliment when I was growing up.
To answer your question, Defo, it's beautiful. You've got the luscious fattiness of the meats. You've got the piquant, like the nice sharpness of the vinaigrette, and there's a sweetness to it all. It's again, I think, coming from the vinaigrette and some of the
that's it. Just
tomatoes.
And
it's looks like a radicchio and some lettuce, and so it gives the illusion of healthiness.
Of a salad.
Yes, of a
salad.
The
illusion.
Gives an illusion of a salad.
That's the key. The illusion.
Just wedged in between, in between beautiful bread, and then there you go. Look at that.
Where do you get this bread, by the way? Because
we make it.
Oh, in-house.
You don't futz around, right?
No, there's no futz.
All the dough and the bread in-house. And that
there
really,
you go, Lubie. Yeah.
The bread can make
Lubie's talking.
We dove head first into food. I wasn't expecting this. I wanted to talk some
Do it.
hockey.
Do it. You got Parmesan going everywhere like confetti. I love this. I'm not playing with the
You almost made me choke on that one. You almost had to go full Heimlich. You got me.
Italian confetti. Parmesan cheese. Just with a grater. We're celebrating.
Let me take another sip of my whistled pig. Meanwhile, you got Lubie off camera. He's eating like he's going through the chair.
I love it. You know what? As he should. He might have a nervous breakdown.
Did I tell
camera's
you?
Not working, sweating bullets. He's got cords wrapped around his ankles.
Can you imagine if he drank decaf? Do you think it would change anything? Or
I wouldn't be friends with him. I want high strung.
Exactly.
I want
this, Lubie.
high strung, high pitched Lubie.
I need high strung Kramer-esque.
Right, exactly.
I need that Lubie.
I'm usually the pessimist.
I'll ask him in the morning. We sign on at about 7:45. Start doing shows, and I'll say, "Hey, Lubie, how you doing, man? You look good today." He goes,
What are you talking about? I'm working.
"That's his first words to me."
Hey, you want to hear? Okay, three of us are Jewish. We've got the Italian here,
the guinea bastard.
But I have the guinea bastard. But I have a Jewish joke for us here. There was.
You were worried
the
about
one
getting
about
thrown off the air, huh?
The Jewish optimist and the Jewish pessimist.
No.
So the Jewish pessimist goes up to the optimist and says, "Oh, just terrible. I just can't believe it. I just don't think anything could get worse." And the optimist goes, "Oh, yes, it can."
Optimist.
There you go. That's my lame joke of the day.
That was a good one, yeah.
Okay, talking about optimism and pessimism, we don't know what happened with the Rangers tonight. I mean, it's either over and they're headed to the conference finals, or they're headed to a Game 7
Oh my God!
and might be in line of blowing a 3-0 lead. We don't know. This show is airing tomorrow.
Listen.
So I'm not clairvoyant.
Listen.
But let's talk about Panthers because for those who don't know, Lubie and Defo Morning Sports Show, and they've enlisted Reno as the resident hockey expert because not only is he a huge Panthers fan, he's also family. He is brother-in-law to Roberto Luongo, Hall of Famer and all-time great.
You know, it's funny, though. I mean, we're thinking, geez, is that enough of a distinction to qualify? Reno comes on, he lights it up.
He knows hockey.
He really does.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's probably, hockey should be a little bit abstract in terms of the presentation of the segment.
Oh, there we got Baby Huey.
I don't know that anybody fits the bill better than Reno.
Hey, say hi to the. Oh,
Yeah. Like, get that. Get that. Chubby
There
head.
he is.
There he is.
There's that.
Look at him.
Oh no.
What are these again, Mike Mayo? Those are phenomenal.
The arancini,
Wagyu
the rice
arancini.
balls, the
Rice balls,
Wagyu rice
that's
balls
great.
filled with
Wow.
Wagyu beef, and then this.
Oh, look at that.
Describe
Sopressata.
this. This
Sopressata. So it's very simple. It's like a margarita base, okay? And then I put nice, beautiful, thinly sliced sopressata on top that I get from Chicago. We hit it with a little bit of fontina and provolone cheese on top, just a light sprinkle, and then I take dry Thai chilies and I make a Thai chili honey. Hit that up, little Parmesan and pecorino cheese. That's it. Simple, nothing crazy. Salty, sweet, classic combination.
That looks
delicious.
absolutely
I'm going to
beautiful.
slide this over
Yeah.
for you, Defo.
And
you
going
wanna have
back-
one of these?
and going back to
I'll
what
get
you
in
said
on
at
a
the
bite.
beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
Here, let me.
Before we get to
Give me
hockey.
the- Here we go. Yeah.
New York Neapolitan. I blend those two words together. Get a
New
little
York
bit of that char
Neapolitan.
of the
No, you've
Neapolitan,
nailed
but you get that New York slice
You've
kind of
nailed
vibe.
it.
It's just my
Very
dad
nice.
came from Napoli, came to New York. He fell in love with American culture and New York style pizza, so he made that his whole career. That's what I grew up making, and it's pretty much an homage to my dad, where he's from and what he loves.
The sauce. What do? You just use crushed tomatoes?
I take a California tomato, I crush it, spice them up just a little bit. Don't do anything crazy.
Phenomenal.
It's already got a natural sweetness to it, which I like.
Wow, that's great. It's got a
not
little heat,
acidic.
too. A
Yep.
little heat.
It's a phenomenal pie. It's my
That's
new
it.
favorite. I mean, you have so many different variety of pies. You got the white, like the fungi pie with the mushrooms with the kind of the cream sauce. You've got the potato pie, right? You do a potato.
Yeah. Take
and-
Yukon Golds. We whip them up with mascarpone cheese, make a nice little potato cream on the bottom.
You do a clam pie on request, I hear?
I do a clam pie on request.
Okay.
Well, it was a secret.
Oh.
You didn't want to do
The
it.
Don't
secret
ask.
menu.
Don't
Oh.
ask. Yeah.
There it is. No,
That's all right.
listen,
Nobody's
no,
watching.
No, it's VIP. Now you know. Now you know.
Now
If you know, you know. And, there's some – look, this man, he tries to portray this gruff image. He's a sweetheart. He's in the hospitality business. If you ask for something nicely and say please and thank you, he will take care of you.
I mean, his place
I
is
fought
packed
with-
for a reason.
I fought with the lady this weekend, about that.
Yeah. About –
Something went wrong
Yep.
on her takeout order because she was too lazy to get her
Yeah.
ass up.
Right. Come in here. Yeah.
No.
She
But
took it out.
I
Okay.
said, and she bitched. Sorry, like she
Yeah, you can
complained.
say bitch.
And again, that's allowed.
We allow
perfect.
bitch. We allow bitching.
So
We don't call people.
and I simply and actually I was very nice. It was a condescending nice, but it was a very nice. I was like, had you had just come in or give us a call right away, I could have fixed it right away. But since you just decided to do this instead, don't come back.
Yeah, we look
That's
forward
that.
to never serving you
It's real
again.
simple. Just give me a call. Hey,
Yeah.
no problem. We'll send you
Yeah.
another one.
You give
We
what
gotta
you
run
get.
to- yeah. We got to
You
run to the
treat
keyboard
people
right away.
rudely, and if you don't give them a chance to correct something, I mean, again,
Then you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it.
And there's a lot of restaurateurs who still believe in the old, got to do everything you can to make it right with the customer. even
But
if
he
they
does
go
too
wrong.
here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
If you let them know
Once
there's
you
a
leave,
problem,
what is he supposed to do about that? That's
Nothing.
my problem.
But that's the problem. People just like to bitch.
yes.
Like there's this one, oh man, like one day I hope you will let me say names on this. In this group, you know who you are. You complain about the noise. You complain about this. You complain that it's too packed. It's too packed.
Where'd it go?
Guess what? When a restaurant's dead, that's an issue. You moron. You absolute imbecile. That means something's not right and the food sucks. Yeah, we're packed. It gets loud. Bring earplugs. You know who you are. I know who you are. You mother.
All right.
I censored myself.
Banned in Boston, banned by Yelp.
And Gretchen's taking notes.
We're going to go back to what I did in the first episode.
I love this.
Oh, we haven't done this in a while.
Which is the, kind of the variant of mean tweets. This is the mean.
That.
And I'm going to have Reno read one of the bad reviews.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have Defo read what Reno's response was on Yelp before he got banned by Yelp.
These are notes from the original show
listen,
here?
but
these were ones I left over.
Oh, these are the ones
but
you
Google
left
didn't get to it.
He did a lot of research on it. Yeah.
But Google's the best platform for people on Google. I love it so much.
All right.
I love it so
start. Much. This is the mean Yelp review.
Okay. This is from back in October 2022.
Nicola M.
Nicola M.
Okay.
From North Palm Beach. Do me a favor, stay there.
Yeah.
Is that far enough away, Reno? Maybe she should move to Melbourne.
Yes, Melbourne. How about you move to Nebraska?
Read the Yelp.
Food's fine, very slow service, pretty scenery, but my main problem was the disgusting filtered water. We were served water without asking and charged for water. Nobody drank the water because it tastes sour, and I bet the toilet water tastes better. Hit it, D.
That was a $1 charge she was bitching about.
Yeah, cheap bitch. Sorry.
From Rio Cerbone. And telling it like it is. I mean, this is very Koselian. Then, like a dog, the toilet is precisely where you should drink from. And he adds, I'm sure you'll love it. That wasn't enough.
I'm sure you'll love it.
To have her leaning over a toilet, slurping like a dog the water out of the toilet bowl.
That's where she belongs.
Once again, people, filtered water.
Yeah,
they
the
have
water's
to pay
great,
for the machine.
Yeah. The water's great.
It comes out. You get a choice of sparkling or still, and you get as much of it as you want for $1.
You can literally come here and drown.
Ask yourself, what's a buck? What's a buck, really?
Here's the reason. Here's the reason. They always say the same thing. Ready? Well, you should just hide it in your cost and just raise your prices. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. I'd rather let you know what I'm charging for instead of just factoring it in. First off, I hate prices that are like,
$2.99.
Yeah, $2.99, $10.25. I like just nice neat. $10, $11, $12. That's what it is. Yeah, okay, so I don't like
doing it around.
Sure. Raise my price. Then you bitch that I'm too expensive. Then you complain. So what do you want? How about this?
I want a bitch.
It says it on the menu. $1 charge for endless water. If you don't want to,
all the water you can drink.
You can literally sit here and look. You can sit here all night and just drink water until literally all of your insides start to float and you die. You can drink as much water as you want. You can literally drown yourself. But instead, you want to have a sip and bitch about $1.
What I didn't understand was this. She was bitching about both the cost being $1 and that it didn't taste good.
And it was sour. Meanwhile, I got 5 filters in that thing.
Sour. If you want sour water, taste some of
happen here. This would be the least of your concerns.
Okay, this is what Fort Lauderdale water actually looks like. Okay,
it looks like a urine sample. Yeah, exactly.
All right,
you have to
this
cut
is
the
nice
water.
and clear.
You think you're at Quest Diagnostics with Mayo here, and they're trying to figure out if his blood sugar is too high.
I wish that all the water in the world would come out.
You know what? For people like you, I'm gonna piss in a cup. Drink up.
It's funny, I mean, because you get into all this hostility that's been online, but the truth is the place is great, and you don't feel any of this when you're here.
Because this goes back to I have amazing guests.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a very small percentage of people. When people say just people suck, getting older, what I've realized is actually most people are great. It's just a small percentage of people that actually suck. Most people are great.
But they're the loudest voices. For some reason,
of course, because they're the most miserable bastards in the planet. So I want to make sure they're fair. So if I please 1,000 and I piss off 10 people, I'm good with those 10 people. So that's why it's a good stress release for me. I like yelling at you. I like embarrassing you. I love it. I'm a showman. I got 1,000 people that I'm making happy. The 10 people, come in. You want a gift card? There it is. There's your gift card. That's it.
You should have comped my wine.
No, I'm not going to comp anything. You know what I'm doing? I'm actually going to show. You know what? You're right. Don't pay a dime. I throw money at people.
No, it's great. Here's your money back.
Like a strip club. I just make it rain. Get out. Get out.
Honestly, that would be the least of your concerns coming here. An upcharge on water. But that's kind of what this Let's Eat South Florida. Unfortunately,
no. It's
some
a
of
very
it
small percentage
gets into
of
that.
people.
But yeah.
And 90% of the reviews, or the 90% of the posts are either positive or neutral. People looking for recommendations,
which is great. But
query posts. But it's those that stick out, and they ruin it for everybody. But that's the part that drives the engagement. I love it. Bring it on.
But I gotta ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
The people, whether good or bad, mainly bad though, because good reviews are usually either detailed but kind of to the point or whatever. It's usually people that are bitching that have this very critical thesis that they, it's like a novel. As I bit into my linguine, I sweat dripped.
No, they tell you about
gazed my temple.
No, that's my reviews. You're talking about
my eye.
The people who talk about their whole entire day,
right.
and they bitch about the parking, and they bitch about they couldn't,
Where do you find the time?
That's true.
Yeah, that's my thing.
What do you do?
They got nothing better to do.
Nothing?
They're retired. Like
no
me,
work,
semi-retired,
no job, no spouse, probably not because they don't want to put up with you. No, I mean nothing. No friends. Oh, gee, that's hard to believe. If I had a friend like you, I wouldn't go out freaking eat with you. That's all you could do. I'm gonna let everybody know.
Well, what's funny though, I mean, and this is one of the tastiest pizzas, Mayo. You hit on something.
No, they lose the forest
that I've ever had. Yeah,
this is great. I mean, the guinea bastard sandwich, a lunchtime special.
What'd you call me?
And again, the quality of this stuff, fresh house-made bread, unbelievable beef with that shower of confetti of
Italian confetti,
of the Italian confetti of the Parmesan cheese, the Grand Padano, and it just goes flying out of my mouth every time I take a bite.
I've been getting some bites every now.
Yeah,
I've been getting some taste here and there.
Well, the portions are great, the prices are great.
Through the trees. This is still places now. Even that, plate prices have been rising everywhere. Here, you can get like a pizza, a pasta, a salad, a couple of drinks, a glass of wine, and you're out of here for under $100.
So look,
that's what Shirley and I did for lunch here.
This was by design, okay? I didn't want to isolate anybody. If you want to come in bucks, you can. If you want to come in for a pizza and a beer and spend $35, you can. I want it to be the neighborhood spot. I didn't want anybody to feel like they had that this was going to be, like, oh no, I gotta go get my blazer. Like, it's both.
It's not stuffy.
It's not stuffy. It's casual enough but prepared to get stuffed. Yeah. Last thing I want is for you to leave here hungry. That's the worst. When you leave dinner and you're thinking about
I've lost all track of space and time. I think it's time to take a first break, right?
Long time. Yes.
Long time.
Sorry.
Okay. No, it's
commercial
okay.
Don't be sorry. That's a good one.
And now for our sponsors.
It's a good thing. We do have sponsors. We fill up the content, but let's not give them any ideas.
Don't start a new trend.
954 Burger Month, folks. Visit Lauderdale. Our friends Phil and Kate at Visit Lauderdale Food and Wine
Love
Festival.
them.
It is not just a one-week event anymore in January, although you can get tickets for the grand tasting at the early bird pricing now at vlfoodwine.com. But it's now a year-round extravaganza, celebration of food all over the 954. And this month, that includes Burger Month. Our friend Seth Gonzalez, Burger Beast, is doing all kinds of events. This Sunday is the big ticketed event at our friends Gilbert's 17th Street Grill, Lenore, Beth, and Richie party along with Burger Beast. They're going to be featuring their Havarti Bacon Burger. Seth is going to be debuting the Broward debut of his Cruz Diablo Burger. It's a nice smash burger with a little bit of heat. And then there's going to be all kinds of other things going on there. Again, tickets available online at 954burgermonth.com. It might be sold out by this point, but you could always go online and check. It's going to be a great time this Sunday from 12 till 3 p.m. Lubie's going to be there. I'm going to be a little bit busy with my daughter's high school graduation, but I'll be there in spirit eating lots and lots of burgers. And again, 954burgermonth.com. There's also the county that have specialty design creative burgers for Burger Month. Go on their heat map. You can even find some vegan burgers for Burger Month. What do you think of that? Rio Cerbone.
Go to commercial. You're not going to like that. You're going to need a bleep machine.
Go to a break. Yeah.
Go to the break. Go to the break.
We'll be back on the lunch from Heritage after these words. Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks, they're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 and the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, for tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Best restaurants in South Florida? Casa D'Angelo is always at the top of my list. First-class dining, top-flight service, elegant atmosphere, and chef-founder Angelo Ilia is legendary. The flagship in Fort Lauderdale has been serving the finest Italian cuisine since 1997, with other locations in Boca Raton and Aventura. As Angelo himself says, they have an unwavering commitment to unparalleled quality with meticulous attention to details. It's so good, with house-made pastas, pristine seafood, unique meats like elk chops and bison, and seasonal specialties including fragrant fresh truffles from Italy. All locations open 7 days for dinner. Reservations recommended. For a special occasion or any occasion, Casa D'Angelo. Tell them Mike Mayo sent you. If you're looking for an exquisite sushi experience, Kaizen Sushi Bar and Grill in Fort Lauderdale is the place to go. 5640 North Federal Highway, just north of Commercial Boulevard. Chef owner Hui Lam, he's a sushi savant, slicing and serving pristine fish and seafood flown in directly from Japan and around the world. Nigiri, sashimi, special rolls, and omakase dinners. He's ruined me from going anywhere else. It's that good. Open 7 days for dinner and also for lunch. Even if you're not a sushi fan, they have great cooked options, including steaks, chops, rice and noodles, and other Japanese dishes. It's fantastic. For reservations and information, go to kaizenflorida.com. Tell them Mike Mayo and the Lunchbox sent you. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located at 510 North Federal and Highway in Fort Lauderdale, and also in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk, and soon in Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for a Sunday brunch, and Taco Tuesdays with their $4 premium tacos, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. All right, we're back here on the Lunchbox, coming to you from Heritage Fort Lauderdale in Flagler Village, Fort Lauderdale. It's hip, it's trendy, it's got Rio Cerbone. He's the man. We've got, Jeff DeForest proclaims this Malfandine bolognese
that is
perhaps
phenomenal.
The best dish in South Florida.
Well, I mean, we could have a competition. It would be kind of interesting. I'm sure it's been posted on Let's Eat South Florida at some time where people trying to rate what is the best dish at any restaurant in South Florida. I don't even know. Would this be one of your signature signature things, Reno.
Yeah.
But you have so many things here. It'd be tough to make a choice as to which would be the number one entry. What would you say would be the bolognese?
This would definitely be one of them for a couple of reasons. Like, number one, you don't see Malfaldini too often. That's number one. And I think it's a perfect pasta for that.
They kind of ripped you off at Runway 84. They're doing a Malfaldini cacio e pepe dish. And we love them.
Doing that.
I love Mark
They're doing
Belsato.
razor clams also, you know. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery,
I
and
know,
they do
listen,
a great job over there.
Listen,
I always look,
here's the thing with me. I don't look at other restaurants as competition. I look at it as an alliance.
Yeah.
The more good restaurants that we have, like,
Yes.
listen, a friend of mine, and this guy's beautiful, to do well. He has a pizzeria somewhere, and he goes, Reno, I'm thinking about putting a pizzeria in this plaza, but he's like, I wanted to ask your permission and blessing first. I said, come, baby, let's go.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
Listen,
Is
because
it a slice
That's
joint?
only
though?
different
It's
than
a
you.
slice joint. Yeah, but again, it's nice that he asked.
community.
I love that he asked. Though.
Community. Do you know what we
And
could do together? We could do events. We could do all kinds of stuff, whether it's runway, whether it's them. Alliance.
And I feel
Alliance.
Thankfully, a lot of my great sponsors and people that I know and love in the business are the same way. Like Kui and Kaizen is a sponsor now of the Lunchbox show.
Yeah.
And before I went and I did a one-off at Miso Japanese Tapas with Tuan yesterday because I love what he does. I said, hey, Kui, is it okay? He goes, yeah, go on down there. Not only that, he watched it. And now they're possibly going to do a collaboration dinner.
That's
exactly
the way it should be.
That's the spirit of the hospitality
Food brings
industry.
people together.
It's like musicians, good musicians.
Very much so. I was just going to say,
yeah.
And it was always interesting to me. I mean, because in broadcasting and the media, people say, you're my good friend, but they can't wait to see you get hit by a bus. Musicians, no matter how great, I mean, they all love, collaborating together. And chefs are sort of the same way. It would be easy to find a temperamental chef, I'm sure, but you guys are great like that. In the whole industry, I mean, it seems like that's the spirit of the industry is that, hey, the more the merrier. We go through the same thing with our guys, Brad, David, even Keel, Fish Shack, and you've seen this in other places where. And this looks like a really cool area that's already developed, and it's only going to get more exciting.
This is a growing area. When I first started here, like we discussed in the past, this was
a little bit seedy.
Now
it's
not.
But Wynwood was too at one point.
Exactly.
Now Wynwood is kind of
still a little
unbearable. No,
it's when the GPS says you're lost.
Fudged.
I missed it.
Hey, but when they, I don't know how long it's going to take, 5 years until they get this whole new redevelopment done right behind you.
It's three. It's in 3 phases.
Three phases.
There,
Sears
and
Town.
there.
Sears
all these
Town.
parking lots, right?
But when that day comes, oh my God, this place is going to be booming.
It's going to be insane here.
Listen, it was only a matter of time.
Then you're going to have to build like a 3-story level, like Sardelli or something like that,
Absolutely.
so you can pack them in or something.
Trust me, I've thought about it. I wanted to buy this property, but another group has it. But I like I said it forever. They should build up with cool containers and out of steel and make catwalks and do all kinds of cool stuff just to keep a little piece of some. If you start putting all kinds of fabricated buildings or whatever, it kind of, like you need a little charm. You need a little charm, and that's what makes the city cool. When everything, like look at New York. Well, New York's a shithole right now. But look at New York. It's my
hometown.
Listen,
it was yours
my
too.
family is from
I
there.
liked it better when it was
right
gritty. When you
could
actually, go to a.
You need a touch of grit to make a city.
Yeah.
You need it. Yeah. You need it because that's what makes a city cool. If everything is just always perfectly streamlined,
you might as well be in Nebraska.
Right.
Who wants that?
Population of 7, but
and they don't have Malfindine like that in Omaha. Let me tell you, they don't have a guinea bastard like this
unless he's in witness protection.
And I gotta sing the
maybe in Arizona.
Can
you
I
might
sing
find
the praises of your balls? And can I?
I know you love my balls in your mouth, Mike. Most people do.
I'm gonna stick it right in because this Wagyu.
Black balls,
you do
regular
2 types
balls.
of arancini.
Black mushroom arancini, hence the black balls.
Right, and that's with like a red sauce on top, or no?
Smoked tomato garlic aioli.
Okay.
This one is cacio pepe aioli.
Cacio pepe. Let me tell you, like if Angels could whip up.
Oh, I thought he was going to get dirty.
I was going to say something.
I thought he was going to say something dirty. If Angels would just whip up a nice recipe.
This is unbelievable. The Wagyu beef in here, it is melt in your mouth, delicious. I'm going into food critic mode.
You are.
You really are, yeah. But you're not talking pretentiously enough,
actual food porn.
to be in food critic
porn.
mode. Yeah.
He's sweating. Can I get a towel?
That woman that wrote the review of Dune, she she borrowed that from you. Did she see something on it?
She was very
Or she was
creative.
talking about her boyfriend and some movie and all this other stuff.
She made an allusion to John Hughes movies and wove in all the characters. And
I thought you wrote
references.
that. I thought you were ghostwriting.
It was not me.
No?
This was on Let's Eat?
Yeah. It's actually very well
Very
done.
well, well done.
You don't
Well
get
done.
paid for this. Lady, what are you doing?
But
Go for a massage at a spa.
You know this. This shows the passion that people have about food, even
No,
though
it's
they're
good.
not
That is a big
getting
part
paid.
of.
And we love that.
If they're
And she wants Dune to get better. That's what I liked about that review.
it
She
was a
thought
negative or a positive review?
it was a mixed review,
Kind
saying
of
that it
positive.
has this
So like an honest
beautiful
review, this
setting
and that.
service she finds lacking, and it's just again in terms of finding the right people that have the right personality. It had
Right.
nothing, and again, I like Dune. I happen to know the owners there; they're good people,
Nice guys.
and
Very nice guys.
I think it's a hidden gem.
But
and
what I find interesting, and we've done the show longer and longer. I find tours actually follow the group a lot more than even.
they're the lurkers because they're wise.
Yeah,
They know that there
because
are
they wanna
some,
know.
But,
there
but
are
that,
some
and they're not.
kernels of truth in all
They're
the
not angry.
bitchiness
A lot
sometimes.
of people. I'm trying to remember where they're like, I watched them complain about someone else, and I wasn't even upset. That's an interesting thing they're taking issue with.
You learn about what people care
So
about.
they took it for their own restaurant. I'm like, that's pretty cool, actually.
Sometimes they
just-
care about the $1 water
Yeah,
charge.
but it's just the basics. It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
Yes.
If you come up, like, look, the lady with the $1, she was just like, everything was good or bad or whatever it was, and I really didn't understand, the $1, charge. I wish maybe it could have been explained to me, but there's ways you could say things.
Yeah.
But when you come out of the gate and
Yeah.
say the water, it tasted sour, right? You are an asshole. Sorry, bleep it out, find me, whatever you want. You're just annoying, and honestly, I'm closed on Monday, so on Sunday nights, my place becomes an industry hang. You know what we do? We all sit around. We drink all the wine that's open because we can't use it for the next 2 days. We have beers, whatever, with all industry chefs, servers, and bartenders, and we talk about you. And we make fun of you, and we pummel you. That's what we do.
Now I know why.
What do you mean? I
You'd be
invite
perfect for it,
you
yeah.
on a weekly basis, Mike. Come
I
on a
know.
Sunday night. This is good content. But it's just, you just shut up. And you know what happens? With the great clientele that I say that, they end up staying too. They're amazing.
But again, the bottom line is this. You want to hear feedback.
Yes.
You want to hear that that's when
Exactly.
things are happening and can be corrected. What's the number one issue I hear
What
everywhere?
people don't understand is there are at any given moment in a restaurant, you have no idea how many moving parts are actually happening. There is so much going on. And you know what you don't see? When the dishwasher takes a shit. Or the oven is going, or your burners aren't working, but right, we got to smile and we got to make sure that you're still happy.
Yeah.
There's so many, like the other day, this guy comes up to me, man, everything is amazing. I had a line out the door. Everything's amazing. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. He goes, by the way, I just want to let you know that the toilet's not flushing.
Right.
So me, I got to go in there, right? So there's so many things that are going on this isn't a desk job with your internet's not working and you get to troubleshoot. This is,
Call
oh my
the
God, the
IT
place is
guy.
burning down. We got to figure this out now. Smile. Go over there. Check table 5. Did they get the drink over there? What do you mean he's vomiting outside? What happened? What's going on? Why? Because I yelled at him? No, he's fine. Where's this guy? Where's that guy?
Never let
That's it. That's the whole thing.
And that's why they call it the hospitality industry, because things are
You
going to go
fake
wrong.
it till you make it.
It's a human endeavor. It's a living, breathing organism
Correct.
with imperfect parts. Again, somebody calls out, doesn't even tell you. Somebody
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
sick, and
Yeah.
and
That's why, too.
and things you want to be understanding. If you say, "Hey, you know what, the service is a little off tonight," and then he'll explain it to
be
you
honest,
over
yeah.
a drink.
Either
Might even buy you a glass of wine.
or just be self-aware, right? Because all you guys are these beautiful writers, and you're so smart and have all the answers. Then you should know maybe someone didn't show up, maybe someone's sick, maybe someone, maybe what? Let's get morbid. Maybe someone
But
had a
wait.
death in the family.
Now let me play.
And they still come to
let
work.
me play devil's
There's
advocate,
things.
because some people will say, "Well, they still charge the same price, and I'm paying a pretty
Yeah,
penny."
you don't get a discount because we're having a bad day. As a matter of fact, we should make you pay more for being a jerk off. So how about that? I should put that on the bill. Jerk
All
off
right.
charge.
That's it.
Sorry. God, Gretchen, I love you. I love Gretchen.
Gretchen, we love Gretchen, but she tolerated me she was my editor for,
boy.
13 years. I don't know. And, late and long, but always clean. That was my motto.
Well,
I think we got to take another break.
We
We
do.
will
Sorry.
talk hockey. There's no sorry in
Oh, you're
baseball,
right.
poker, or
Let
the
me try
restaurant
that.
business. Oh, man, I hate that when you get knocked down. A guy hits a 2-outer on you. Sorry.
Get the hell out. Get out of here.
All right. I'm going to play some poker tonight, too. What do we got to talk about? Tropical Acres, 75 years. They're doing something right. And it is that time of year. Post Mother's Day means Twin Lobster Special. Guess how much? How much would you price this? Two North Atlantic lobsters coming to you fresh every day that they steam and boil with a salad and a side dish included. Again, pound to a pound and a quarter lobsters. Guess the price, Rio Cerbone.
And they actually are twins.
Two of them with
They're
a
actually
side?
twins.
Two of them with a salad
around,
and a
yeah.
side dish.
40?
Yeah,
There you go.
$39.
Yeah.
$39. They kept,
I would say
they
50 or
kept it the
60.
same.
Well, yeah, 50 bucks.
There
Yeah,
are
you could have
places-
gone a little higher, you know.
He was pushing me like
Mayo with this
deal.
brilliant
I was
point.
gonna say
and
like
the next
60.
thing you go, yeah,
I was going
$25.
to say 60, but he said, but yes.
If I was in Britain, go 85.
Please go high. Yeah.
You're eating shrimp that's pumped with water. We got rent to pay.
What do you mean? We're getting robbed here at Tropical Acres.
Tropical Acres. Again, they held the line.
$39.
They kept it the same price as last summer's Twin Lobster Special, $39
It's a hell of a
again this
bargain.
year. Not even the bitchers on complain about the Twin Lobster
Oh, they will.
Special. No, actually,
$39?
there's been 3
Are you kidding me?
positive
Oh, my God.
posts.
Do they
and
weigh them first?
People are
They
again,
weren't equal in length.
They
I got
are
shit.
thrilled.
I only got one claw.
They are thrilled that the
They've
Twin
actually gotten
Lobster
good
deal is
feedback.
back, and they have given great. How could you not like it? It's a great value, great service. The Studiali family do a great job over there. 2500 Griffin Road in Dania Beach, my neck of the woods. If you're gonna go, again, it's Monday through Saturday, half price happy hour in the bar from 4:30 to 6:30. They've got the Monday, Tuesday half price wine night. They've got the loyalty reward club. Every 12 entrees that you purchase, you get a 13th one on the house. And of course, they're going to be open for Sunday, Father's Day, June 16th, from 3 to 9 p.m. Give them a call now to get on the reservations book for Father's Day, 954-989-2500. We love Tropical Acres. Reno, have you ever been there?
I haven't.
Oh,
Said when we go
Can
to
I
do
be
our,
honest? I
our
just
night,
learned
you should
about
come
it
out with us.
from you.
This is it. Okay, this is a kind of place.
Date night.
It is. It's a place that I call polarizing place because some people hate it.
It's like old
I don't
school.
want to say hate. Some
No, no
people,
one hates
It's
it,
not
yeah.
their cup of tea.
It's just old
It's not
school.
trendy. They see people who are a little side like Defo and they go freak out.
Like Defo. I remember you said like.
They got a valet for the
No,
walkers.
immediately the people start walking out. They see me at the table.
Like, who's this? I was like,
They're wondering, how did he get this young babe? He must have money.
Business has been booming. They've been long-time good sponsors of mine, and they get people, like my daughter loves 20-somethings on date nights there. They have every kind of,
Love that.
age group on a Monday when you have an off day and
Let's
you're
do it.
not dreading around doing your rock star thing. I'm going to take you in there. I'm going to treat you to a Twin Lobster special.
Yeah, let's go.
Some of their succulent
Cheap
prime rib
bastard.
and a half-price bottle of
it's actually
wine.
really good.
$100, and then we're going
Oh,
to
Prime
Maron. I'm getting a full bargain here. Mike, put that thing away. Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Val. He's so cute. Oh my God!
You thought you were going to
Terry
slide that
Studiali,
stick
I
by Reno? Get
apologize.
out of here.
Terry, I can't wait to. Is that the owner Tropical?
It's Jack's wife,
Studiali.
but Jack in front of the house. They are great people. I love them so much. Go in there, tell them the Lunchbox sent you.
Jack and
All right.
Reno actually have a
Save
lot
me,
in common,
Defo.
man. They're both first-class people. I mean,
Oh, thank you,
and
buddy.
very dedicated to what they're doing.
You're a good
And
liar,
that's
man.
why they've
Thank
been
you.
so successful. All right, we're coming back with more Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. He's got cheese on his eyeball,
I love it.
Reno, and I'm afraid to
Let me get
knock it off.
Side.
He literally
It
does.
actually is.
I'm getting all
Parmesan
the-
cheese
I'm
on his
getting all the
eye. I'm
scramble
looking
anyway.
at this the whole show. How could I possibly?
Every time he blows out of his nose, I get a pecorino shot.
I almost choked when you did that.
Back with more in a moment.
Prezzo Italian Restaurants. 2 locations, Boca Raton at Park Place on Military Trail and Palm Beach Gardens in the PGA Commons on PGA Boulevard. Contemporary Italian cuisine with house-made pastas, wood-fired pizzas, salads, veal, chicken, and of course their famous focaccia bread with oven-roasted garlic bulbs. In Garlic We Trust is their slogan, and you can trust Prezzo for a great experience with gracious service and tremendous value. Open 7 days, featuring brunch, lunch, dinner, and happy hour. Great wine deals and full bar at both locations. For reservations and more information, go to eatprezzo.com. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets, they've got eggs Benedict, they've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. Do you like burgers? Do you like wings? Do you like late-night food and sports on big screen TVs and cold beer and friendly vibe and great people? Then you want to check out Shenanigans, 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach. Go to Shenanigans, you get yourself all the good stuff, the fresh fish every day, the black and grilled wings, and of course the kitchens are open late. Go there, tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. We're back at Heritage.
Why didn't you wear the Ranger jersey?
Thursday afternoon.
You still got cheese on your eye. Let me get that. I'm sorry.
Let me lick it off.
Let me
lick it off.
I need a cheese man.
Okay, I got it.
I got Reno here. Again, I'm enjoying my
Answer
lunch
what,
menu.
man? Is this guy the most fun you could have talking to a guy?
That sandwich is fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
I don't want to call it
Great.
an Italian, but it's
Wagyu
good in
arancini.
That's why
Italian.
it's boring.
Yeah, I
So-
know.
It goes Italian.
One of the best
Well,
pizzas in the city. One of the
it's
best
fantastic.
pasta.
That pizza was just so loaded with flavor. And you know what's weird? It kicks in stages, too.
Yeah,
Like with
it's
each
not an
bite.
overbearing.
Sweet.
Oh, my
It's kinda
God.
spicy.
Fantastic, yeah.
That sopressata. That
What's
meat.
that called again?
Sopressata.
The sopressata.
Sopressata.
That is great. Wow.
It's good stuff, Defo. This band doesn't screw around. I want to put in a quick good word. A couple of our friends in Hollywood. J&C Oyster just opened up. I don't know if you heard about these guys.
I want to go. I heard
Chef
about it
Rahim.
recently.
It was great.
He is killing it. Monica Rahim, they came from Q in
Yep.
Wynwood. They have such great, inventive, creative dishes. A lot of seafood, a lot of things with things like a delicious oxtail, braised oxtail dish. They have a great roasted bone marrow, so it's not just for seafood lovers. 2035 Harrison Street, just like you, open Wednesday through Sunday for actually dinner only. They just started off about a month ago, and they are just in full stride already.
Love it.
Highly recommend J&C Oyster in Hollywood. Also in Hollywood, if you want to be cooking at home, entertaining, having some playoff parties or graduation parties like me, Delaware Chicken and Seafood, 4191 North State Road 7. They've been there over 60 years. It's the house of freshness and quality and great service. You'll walk in and out of there. And again, I did the show there yesterday. Founder Doug Carter, 80-something years old. He's working the counter. He's lugging crates of chicken all over the place. Wow. You've got Gene, one of the managers, ringing up customers on the register because it got a little crowded. He opened up another register. That's how they treat their customers. They don't want you waiting around all day. They make sure you're happy, well-fed, great products, great value. Delaware Chicken Farm. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you.
All right, coming back to wrap up a fabulous edition here of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox, Heritage Restaurateur, Rio Cerbone. Unbelievable job. Just a taste sensation all the way around. And we'll be back to conclude things in a moment.
From a scratch kitchen, delicious drinks and house-made spirits from a craft bar. A great vibe inside and out with a spacious patio. I'm talking about Batch New Southern Kitchen and Tap, Fort Lauderdale, in the heart of the city at 525 North Federal Highway. It's open 7 days for lunch, dinner, and weekend brunch with classics like fried chicken and waffles and shrimp and grits, and creative items like pecan-crusted salmon and a fried green tomato BLT. And the drinks? Smooth sipping and so good. There's convenient free parking and a garage next door, happy hour at the bar, an entire patio, 4 to 7 Monday to Friday, and live music every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's pet and people friendly and with cozy fire pits for when the temperature dips. For reservations and more information, go to BashSouthernKitchen.com. Hey, it's Mayo here for Delaware Chicken Farm and Seafood Market. Since 1951, for over 70 years, the home of freshness. I've been a customer for over 3 decades, and it's the place to go for poultry, steaks, meats, and of course their unbelievable selection of fish and seafood. They've got it all. Key West pink shrimp, grouper, snapper, lobster, and of course Florida stone crab claws of all sizes. Don't forget their famous fish dip and a full selection of prepared foods. It's located at 4191 North State Road 7 in Hollywood, just across from the Seminole Classic Casino. Doug Carter and crew will take great care of you. Make sure to check out their weekly specials and daily catch online at DelawareChicken.com. Quality, value, freshness, that's the Delaware way. Tell them Mike Mayo and the Lunchbox sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, and also now with a new location on Las Olas Boulevard. Those are my spots. Upscale food and a down-home setting. The chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and daily fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have daily happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. One of the best restaurants in Broward, J&C Oyster in downtown Hollywood. At 2035 Harrison Street, this place is fantastic and worth a drive. It's got creative, cutting-edge seafood and more with an Asian twist and gorgeous cocktails. Chefs Raheem Seeley and Monica Dominguez cut their teeth at some of Miami's best restaurants. Don't miss some of these fantastic dishes, including grilled oysters, fried chicken, and the Thai red curry crab. Open Wednesday through Sunday for dinner with daily happy hour and outdoor seating. Go to jncoyster.com for reservations and information. Tell them Mike Mayo's Lunchbox sent you. Are you looking for a good New York-style slice? How about lunch specials for under $9 that come with garlic rolls and a fountain drink? I'm talking about Stromboli Pizza Kitchen in the Fountains of Plantation, 801 South University Drive. Since 1987, it's been home to Brooklyn-style pies and slices, heroes and paninis, pastas, and all your Italian-American favorites. It's got the unpretentious vibe of the pizza places of my youth with daily specials, family dinners, outdoor seating, eat-in, carry-out, or delivery. Open 7 days a week. Go to Stromboli'sPizza.com to place your order today. Hey, we're back on the Lunchbox. We're at Heritage. We have, a little bit low-grade equipment. We're going for the kind of like the
vintage,
the Soviet space. Was it the Soyuz space missions? Like we're jumping in space.
This looks like a hostage tape where they're denouncing America.
This is the one meal that you get before you get
79 hostage crisis.
But when they pulled back on Hank Aaron when he was congratulating Barry Bonds on 756, I mean it's that kind of grainy tape that is done under difficult circumstances.
I love the mouth Indian. Yeah. There's no better pasta. Gun to my head. This is the actual truth, folks. Yeah. This is Rio Cerbone. This is
great. I mean,
this is his house. How many hours a day do you spend in here during, let's say, the Wednesday through Sunday?
So today I got here a little late. I had to run around for the business because Mondays and Tuesdays just aren't enough to try to get all your stuff done. And I don't know. I mean, I'm here a lot every day.
But for all the challenges and having to deal with some of the more challenging customers and social media, which now you don't have to deal with the Yelpers anymore, right? Or do you still look at Yelp? Or
no. I still deal with them.
How do you deal with that?
There's always ways.
Oh my God, he has burner people. He has burner Yelpers.
Oh, listen.
Oh, you do?
That could be my new job, by the way. I could go around.
You could try to silence me. It ain't gonna happen. I'm only gonna get louder. What are you going to learn?
Oh, no. We're not done with that.
Oh, my God.
He stabbed him with a knife,
Fire in my eyes. It was like somebody had been cross-checking.
Say goodbye with a big bite. I mean, do everybody a favor. Reno's been calling for it. Reno's been calling for it all show.
I'm on the dental.
No.
If I told you to do a pirouette a triple axle.
The jump shot is gone for now. I mean, that's
I'm
for
going
sure.
in for the restoration. I've already had a crown and a root
How about
canal.
a one side
big
big
little
bite?
restoration.
One side.
I'm working a little bit hurt here, Reno.
But
look at me. I can still pack it away.
It's working. Yeah. Whatever he's doing.
All right, we're gonna go.
Come on,
one
time, Reno.
A nice bite
Go.
of the bastard.
Thanks.
At some point.
All right,
Enjoy every giddy bastard.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Mayo. There goes that tooth, Reno. It's over.
Kevin knows the Heimlich, right?
See you guys next time.
Ooh.
Enjoy every sandwich, but not like that.
Oh, my God.